Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm in my truck. Well, can't really see my trailer, but my trailer's back there, and I'm about to go pick up another car. And this is a cheap car, like the description says. It's a Honda CRV, 200 bucks. I already bought it yesterday for 200 bucks. Now it's been sitting there for 3 to 4 years, and they had the parking brake up, so I could not take it because it was seized. So behind me is my fiance, and she's gonna pull it with her CRV. She has a CRV as well. She's gonna go ahead, pull it forward just to hopefully break the brakes loose, and then I can pull it with my winch. Yesterday I was driving my brother's trailer, which does not have a winch, so I had to go unload my 240 out of the trailer, and so I can use my trailer with the winch. So I'm heading there right now. He's only like 5 minutes from my house. I'm about to get there right now, and hopefully we can break it loose with her winch, because I tried starting it yesterday. I had a couple batteries, and all the batteries were fucking dead, so I had to try jumping in with my brother's car, and it was cranking, but I think it was cranking super fast, like it had no compression. This is an older guy who I'm buying it from. He said that his wife was driving it and started misfiring, so they just parked it at the house, and it's been sitting there since. He doesn't know about cars or anything. He said they ended up buying her like a new Toyota, and the CRV is just sitting there for 4 years. The interior's clean, the outside's kind of clapped out, but I mean, I just want it as a daily and I want it as a daily, and I'm going to turbo it as well. If the motor is good, of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and turbo it. If not, I'll probably just sell it, because I mean, it's only 200 bucks. You know, it's not a big deal. I can just sell it for a couple $100 and make my money back. But my daily right now is my big ass truck. I got a Cummins 2500, and it's manual, and it's fucking big, and you know, if I gotta go to the store down the street, I gotta let this thing warm up, and it's just annoying to let the diesel warm up, and you know, by the time I get to the store, it's not even fucking warm yet, even though I let it idle for like 20 minutes. So I just want something small that I can use daily around. And I drive to the airport a lot, which is an hour and a half away. So driving this thing to the airport twice a week sucks. So having a little car just so I can take it to the airport, come back, and I'll be putting miles on my truck, or you know, wasting diesel, because this thing chucks gas too. No, chucks diesel. It'll be nice. And this is another excuse for me to buy a car. It's been a while I haven't bought a car, and I've been itching. So I don't know if you see it, good old red CRV right there. So I'm gonna have my girl get up front of it, pop it with a strap, see if I can just break the brakes loose. Hopefully I can, and then fucking put it in the trailer. But it's a bunch of traffic, so I'm just gonna try to hurry up, so I don't want to be here too long. All right guys, so here it is. This is the first time I see it in the daylight, and it's clapped out. It's so fucking bad. So I mean, again, hey, 200 bucks, keep that in mind, really cheap. But I mean, that all comes with a price. So it has a bunch of rust, as you can see, bubbling out. It's been sitting, I think, since 2015, because the plate says 2015. So maybe the old guy just so old and he forgot how long it's been sitting for, or I don't fucking know. But yeah, it's been sitting probably for like 8, 9 years, and as you can see, the brakes are super fucking seized. This one spun tiny bit, this wheel, but as you can see, the marks on the fucking truck. I had to winch it up. I would have never tried pulling it out. It would have never pulled out. I tried pulling with my girl's CRV, and that thing would not fucking move at all. So yeah, so luckily I went ahead and got the winch, and luckily I bought a new battery. So I have my winch battery, and I bought a battery for this thing just to see if I can start it. But my winch battery died because I was pulling this thing so far out. I had to use the battery that I bought for this. So the brand new battery, I had to use it to pull the CRV back up. So luckily I made it work. The bottom, I haven't looked at it yet. This tire is leaking a little bit. This side was flat, and I can hear it leaking from somewhere. Oh, it's right here from the bead. It's by the weight, so probably the weight's too far in, and it's causing it not to leak. It's causing it to leak, so you can see little bubbles. Anyway, fuck that. That's not a big deal. It's pretty rusty down here. Oh man, has some rust right there. The rest is pretty clean. This is part right here. I guess this thing was decently clean before they parked it, and then it sat for so long. The subframe, it's just surface rust. The tow hook, as soon as I put any pressure on the tow hook, it literally just ripped out. So I ended up going around the subframe, and that pulled out really nice. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking rusty. Got hit on this side, so you can see all the marks. It looks like garbage. I mean, like I said, this is just a thing. It's just a $200 car that I want to fuck with. If I see it's gonna cost me too much money to fix, I was gonna fucking sell it and, you know, put like 500 bucks, and someone wanted for the motor or the all-wheel drive swap. I don't fucking know. But yeah, she's pretty crusty, nasty. Like I said, it did sound like it had no compression, or like at least really low compression. It's barely, like, you can hear it when you crank it. So I'm gonna go ahead, put some starting fluid in it or some brake cleaner, put the new battery on it just to see if it starts. I doubt it will, but you never know. So let me get the battery, hook up the battery here, and then probably take the air box off. Oh my god, these are so rusty too. I'm gonna get fucking tetanus. Shit. Where's the other clip at? I think you gotta. Oh no, there you go. It came out. Oh, it's not full of rats or anything in here. Moment of truth. Oh, it's really dirty, but I get at least the top part is decently clean. So nothing got inside the motor, hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead, spray some brake cleaner here. I don't see where the mass airflow is. I don't want to fuck it up with the brake cleaner, but I think the mass airflow is on the intake on this car, so I don't fucking know shit about Hondas. But anyway, I'm just gonna spray some fucking starting fluid, and then see if it starts. Let me get the battery. Oh, and the interior. Okay, so we can go to the interior real quick. Handle is broken, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Interior is pretty clean, not bad. It does have 221,000 miles, which, I mean, CRV, they all have high mileage. Then I haven't really looked at it because I went last night to look at it. This is the battery I was trying to use yesterday. It fucking didn't work. It came with a Bible or whatever this is. The Jesus I never knew. Well, I guess hopefully Jesus is with me. It helps me fucking get this thing started. But yeah, I mean, 200 bones. What else can I say? Let me get the battery real quick. All right, so I put some brake cleaner in it. See if I can get my fat ass up here. So you can hear it sounds weird. So I'm not getting nothing at all. I don't even hear the fuel pump or anything. Interesting. Maybe it has no spark. Not sure, to be honest. It's hard to tell, you know. I'll have to, if I had someone else here to help me check spark, but I do not. So I'm gonna see if I can remove like the brake hose and spray some brake cleaner through the brake hose that goes directly into the intake manifold and see if it starts. If it feels to start, then it's telling me that it has no spark. I mean, I could probably just check and see how the sparklers look. But I'm at my mom's house and I took all my tools from here to my new house, so there's literally no tools in here for me to work with. Let me take it one boot off just to see how it looks. Yeah, it's pretty clean in there. I don't want to take this off because there's a bunch of fucking mouse shit and leaves and garbage. I don't even know if it has oil. Oh god, the oil is disgusting. Jesus Christ. At least it has oil. It's gross, but it has oil. Better than none. Yeah, I don't know, that kind of look weird. How rusty that oil pickup, the oil dipstick is. Yeah, but let me go ahead, take the brake booster line off and try spraying some brake cleaner in there. Hopefully it starts. Or I can try cracking this open just to see if any fuel comes out. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get a socket, crack this open, see if any fuel is going into the fuel rail, and that will tell us if it's getting fuel, and that will tell us if it's spark or fuel. All right, so I went ahead and cracked it open, and there's zero fuel going into here. So I'm gonna take a guess and say that there's no fuel in the car. Maybe the gauge was wrong, or the fuel pump is out. Probably will be the fuel pump. Let's see. See if there's any fuel coming out of there. Survey says no fuel at all. So we got no fuel. We might have spark. It's hard to tell because I cannot crank it and hold the spark plugs at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, take this brake booster line off, spray some brake cleaner in there, and see if it starts like that. I doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. All right, guys. So I was about to sell this chair because I found out that it has low compression, but my brother just told me, dude, just see if it's a valve or a head gasket. and swap it out. It's only gonna be like $200 in parts. It's better than going out and buying a new car, or like buying a $30,000 car. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull out the trailer. The brakes are seized, so I went ahead and hammered all the brakes, and I'm just gonna try to fucking just haul it with my truck until they break loose. So it's gonna be fun. So luckily my brother's here, he's gonna help me out. We're about to pull it out the trailer, and then we're just gonna drag it with my truck until the fucking the brakes break loose. So I guess we'll see how that goes. All right, so I think when I went ahead and I hammered all the brakes, it actually broke it loose because it rolled right out the trailer. So that's good. So that's what's my biggest worry. I'm probably just gonna leave this in the garage for now, and I'm just gonna work at it at my mom's house because I don't have space at my house. So I didn't want to have to drag this thing. So now at least it rolls. I can go ahead and push it up the driveway and just leave it there until I get to it. All right, guys. So we got in the garage. I ended up pulling it backwards and then forward, hitting all the brakes, and it finally broke loose because the front left and the rear right was stuck. But yeah, just in the garage. I feel bad. I had to kick out my stepdad out of the garage for a couple of weeks until I get this running. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead probably next week if I have time, come here and put air on the cylinders just so I can see if it's a valve that's leaking, or to see if it's I want to see where the air is going. I want to see why it has the compression. So you put in compressed air into the cylinder, and then whatever the leak goes to, it's where it's leaking from. It could be the rings, or it could be intake or exhaust valve. I heard that some of these motors have issues with head gaskets, so maybe it could be a head gasket. So I guess we'll find out whenever I put air on the system. But yeah. So let me know what you guys think. I know this thing's pretty clapped out. Body wise, it's pretty bad. Interior is actually really clean for what it is. It's super clean. The seats are mint. So my first car was like a 5-speed Civic, and I always wanted to put a turbo on it. So now that I have this, and it has a better motor, it can hold more power. But it's automatic, so I don't know how much power this trans holds. But if it holds like 5-6 pounds, I'll be happy just to fuck around. If you guys want to watch my other car, make sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.